Our next program is to check even or odd number. So you will ask the user to enter a number, and then you have to check, your program should check whether that number is even or odd. If it's even, then the output should show that the number is even number. If it's odd, then the output message should be the number is odd. So let's see how it's done. Let's write a program to check whether a number is even or odd. So you have to use a remainder operator. Remainder operator will give you the remainder when a particular number is divided by some other number. Let's say 10 is divided by 2, so remainder is 0. 10 is divided by 3, remainder is 1. So this remainder operator will tell you whether a number is divided by 2 or not. That means whether number is even or odd. So let's open a notepad. First you have to import the scanner. So write import java.util.scanner. S should be capital. Put a semicolon. Now declare your public class. Let's say the class name is even, E capital. I am stressing on these points because they are very important from the execution and compilation point of view. Don't forget that. So write your main method, public static void main. Very important. String args, S capital. Put the square brackets. Now you have to write the code. First let us declare data type for the number, int. Now declare the scanner object. Let's say it is sx this time. As I said, the object variable can change or vary. It is on your wish. So new scanner system.in, S capital. Let us ask the user for the number. So enter a number. Now you will have to write a code for checking whether it is even or odd. First of all, let us input the number by using sc.nextInt sx. Check the variable, object variable, it is very important. Now let's use if. So if number modulus 2 is equal to 0, that means if the number is divided by 2 and it gives remainder 0, that means the number is even. So your output message should be that the number is even. Okay. But if the number being divisible by 2, if the number is not divisible by 2, then you will have to print else the number is odd. Here you don't have to write the condition after else, because if condition we have given, so the opposite condition of if would be the else condition. So it is understood and you don't need to mention it. So this is how a program for even and odd number is written. Make sure there are no errors. Now let us save the file. Make sure the file name is same as that of the class name, even.java. Now open your command prompt. Check the directory. Is it desktop? No. But your file is saved on desktop, so you have to change the directory before writing javac and all. So write cd desktop. Now you have to compile javac even.java. So the code is correct, there are no errors. Now let's run java even.java and enter. So enter a number. Let me say the number is 12. So the number is even, so it's right. Let's do it one more time. Let's say the number is 3, so the number is odd. So this is how the program is executed.